It's been, if I'm honest, a very challenging year.
Yes.
Full of very convoluted feelings and conflicting emotions where sometimes I'm just really joyous and happy, and then other times I'm really angry and sad.
My mom gets called a... They say that she's money hungry. They say that she needs more fame. My mom doesn't, like, that's not how my mom is.
There is one book that we are not reading in 2025, and it is Allison Holker's memoir and her love letter to her late husband, Stephen Twitch Boss. Because what do you mean that you went into his private journals you never read when he was alive?
This year has been full of shocking revelations and complicated emotions surrounding the tragic story of Stephen Twitch Boss. New allegations and leaked footage have sparked major controversy, with many pointing fingers at his wife, Allison Holker. From NDAs at his funeral to her questionable behavior following his passing, fans and Twitch's family are starting to wonder if this is about grief or financial gain. It all started with reports that Allison allegedly forced Twitch's family to sign NDAs before attending his funeral. These agreements weren't just about privacy. They reportedly aimed to control the narrative and prevent the family from profiting off his legacy. Any money earned from interviews, books, or media projects tied to Twitch's name was required to go to Allison. Critics have called this move both controlling and opportunistic. What makes this worse is Allison's own actions following Twitch's death. She announced her memoir, claiming that 100% of its proceeds would go to charity. But fans and Twitch's family aren't convinced. The family has accused her of tarnishing Twitch's memory with false claims, including the discovery of substances in his belongings after his passing. Allison has shared these details publicly, which many argue were not hers to share. The backlash didn't stop there. Twitch's mother, Connie Boss Alexander, has spoken out against Allison, calling the claims misleading and hurtful. Connie posted a heartfelt message, defending her son's legacy and challenging the narrative being pushed in Allison's memoir.
Whether or not she did or did not find something in the closet, it was not her place to share those details about him.
We're cleaning out the closet and picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. And it was a really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. Started jotting things down, but it is interesting when you're on this healing journey, and the journey that I've been on is things were being discovered or new things, or I was having new aha moments. So I would be writing this book and then have to be like, wait, go back, this is different for me now.
His own family is coming out to slam her in these revelations, and also talking about how she made the entire family, including Twitch's mom, sign an NDA so she could keep all of the details for this memoir.
Do you realize that Stephen left? So when you say
what do you mean Stephen left? Hold on, what do you mean Stephen left?
Stephen would want the family to see his kids. He could have stayed.
Don't say that.
Helped.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yes, no, I'm allowed to.
No, you ain't allowed to say no stupid like
also
that.
the other side.
You ain't allowed to say no stupid like that, man. That's up. What you mean he could have stayed?
Even a lot of people know him as Twitch. Very two different humans. He wore this character of Twitch. It did become a part of who he was, but that extroverted personality was not natural for him.
Is it Diddy today? Because sometimes you're Puffy and sometimes you're Diddy. Or sometimes you're Daddy. What are you today?
I'm so confused today with it. As long as you say it in a nice way.
All right.
Just all right.
Yeah. Diddy.
This right here is the new Ciroc mango.
I just feel like things needs to be addressed, and I'd rather it come from me to defend my family than like anybody else, just because I feel like it's important. Person that I would see when he came home from work, we lived in the same four walls, and now I'm getting hate for him leaving, and I don't get it. It's hurt. Never said that Stephen was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict. But if y'all want to take a headline for a news article and turn that into being the thing that you're paying attention to most, that's literally on you. He'd be open and vulnerable about him smoking weed. Also, my mom's not calling him a terrible person for smoking weed. Guys, let's get it together.
She emphasized that sensationalizing Twitch's struggles for public attention crosses a line of decency, adding, "To the controversy is Allison's tight control over Twitch's legacy." Critics argue that her NDAs are less about protection and more about silencing the family. Allison claimed the agreements were to prevent leaked photos or videos from the funeral, but her actions raise eyebrows. The family feels alienated, with Allison painting herself as the sole gatekeeper of Twitch's memory. One of the most disturbing revelations came from a leaked audio recording involving Allison and one of Twitch's siblings. In the clip, Allison justified making Twitch's grieving mother sign an NDA before viewing his body. She coldly stated, "I would do it again every single day if I needed to." This has fueled speculation that her actions are more about self-preservation than honoring Twitch's memory. The story took an even darker turn when rumors surfaced that the weapon used in Twitch's passing might have belonged to Allison. On top of that, there are whispers that Twitch's alleged substance issues may not have been his but hers. A crucial note left behind by Twitch has also mysteriously disappeared, leaving the family and public with even more unanswered questions. Adding to the growing suspicions, Twitch's daughter, whom he adopted and raised as his own, recently defended her mother on social media. However, her references to Twitch by his first name instead of Dad, and her comments implying he had dark secrets, left many fans uneasy. Critics argue that Allison might be influencing her daughter to shift the narrative in her favor. Financially, Allison has made significant moves since Twitch's passing, further fueling backlash. Within months, she sold their family home and gained legal control over half of Twitch's estate, including his earnings from projects and investments. Fans and even Twitch's family members, like his cousin Darielle, have accused Allison of prioritizing financial gain over genuine mourning. Darielle called out Allison publicly, claiming she has restricted the family from seeing Twitch's kids and is exploiting his legacy for personal profit. Public opinion has sharply turned against Allison as more details have come to light. From her tight control over Twitch's narrative to her rapid financial decisions, fans and family members alike are questioning her motives. Is this grief, or is it all about securing the bag? What do you think about these shocking revelations? Is Allison protecting Twitch's memory, or is she exploiting it for her own benefit? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our next video for even more explosive updates.